Hey guys, True Frequency 963 with Shatika here. I wanted to share a word with you guys about colon health, which I'm taking steps to attain. So, since I've moved from Brooklyn, we have been composting. And while composting, I noticed that the maggots are not playing inside there. Two things happen. The composting and watching how when you open the bin to add more food, they are thriving in that dark, hot, musty environment, and they're happy, and they're really upset when you open that thing. They're like, who turned on the lights, right? Okay, that's one thing that happened. The next thing that happened was when we were throwing away our trash and not tying it properly, the flies would lay eggs in the trash and maggots would form in the bag. My husband tried to pour bleach and different things in there to eliminate them, like this overgrowth of maggots in the bag, because when we dump it out, the garbage men are like, what's up with this? Why are there maggots in your bag, We found out that if you set the bag in the sun before they got here, the sun would kill them. Only the sun killed those maggots. All right. Those two situations got me to thinking about my health, my body. I've been mostly isolated, living in an apartment in a cool environment on the East Coast for all my life. Always in an apartment and not much outdoor activity at all. And so I'm that closed container. And then to top it all off, that the sunlight is what did damage to the maggots. It was like, I need more sunlight. I need to get rid of the old material that's in my body. And so that was a trigger. That was a trigger point. Okay, 6 months ago, I went to Gebhet Healing Center, a remarkable facility in Brooklyn, New York, where you can get colonics, sauna, seasonal cleanses. They sell cleanses. They have all kinds of products, magnesium, one of the greatest on the market. Just a really, really nice facility. While I was on the table getting my colonic, and I needed my colonic, I needed that colonic. I was feeling sluggish and tired because of this lack of elimination. Like, this old matter is pulling me down. While I was on the table, I noticed a picture of a colon on the wall, and I said, I have that poster. The woman who was helping me, she said, well, study it. I said, all right. While we were moving, I found it, and I made sure to put it aside so that I could have access to it when I arrived here. This is the picture. This is the chart. Colon therapy chart. And it shows a healthy colon with numbers and labels that show you which part of the colon corresponds to a different part of the body. But this side of the chart has colons that are deformed, and they were gotten from x-rays of people's colons, and they transposed them in this format on here. So things can get really crazy inside the gut. They sure can. At the bottom now, those numbers correspond to biochemical cell salts that help you maintain, like if taken, help you maintain the healthy situation in your colon, right? So we have like potassium phosphate, sodium phosphate, potassium chloride, calcium fluoride. All these different salts that if incorporate it into your diet, as well as, like, you know, a healthy amount of exercise and eating as best as we can out here. That's a whole nother story. We can get some quality colon health going on, right? Colon therapy charts. That really got me to thinking. I had the compost bin experience, the maggots in the sun, the colon chart, and I'm saying to myself, I have to work on this. Like, playtime's over, right? I go to ChatGPT and I say, so ChatGPT, if someone has compacted matter in their colon for so many years, can you provide a absurdly simple way to begin the elimination process of this old matter? Sure, you know, there's an answer for everything with ChatGPT. Sure, absolutely. You could take this, you can do a 30-day morning water fiber ritual. Absurdly easy is what I asked for. Absurdly easy is what I got. Of course I have lemons in my house. Of course I have raw honey in my house. Of course I have chia seeds in my house. Of course I have water. Okay, this is the setup. I'm to take 16 ounces of warm water, add fresh squeezed lemon juice, honey, and Celtic salt. Of course I have Celtic salt. Of course. Add that to the water, stir and drink, and immediately follow it with another cup of chia seeds and 8 ounces of water. Of course that's simple. I always have those things around. I eat those things. I drink. They're here. I got right to it. I'm on day 6. Today is day 6 for me. And dreams have been clearer and exciting and fun. There's a little bloating. There's a little nerve response. Like, I can feel the nerves waking up in that region. I can tell you that. And sometimes it's uncomfortable, slightly painful and shocking, but there's some effect happening. So I'm on a journey back to health. I need some vibrancy, I need some flexibility, some more fun in my life, some more just to optimize my nervous system. I got to get this gut in order. So I'm sharing this with you because somebody else might be having the same issue and might be looking for an absurdly simple way to begin to work on it, like me. I'm glad to be interacting with you again as I go on this journey back to vibrancy, and I lay it out, you know, the way I see it in my mind, because my creativity is really, I'm getting so many downloads. I'm getting so many directives of things to do, to share with you guys, just to let my voice have some time in the sun. I'm such a quiet woman. It's time to be a little more vocal. You know, utilize this voice box up in here and share some of this wisdom that I've attained over the years of dealing with wounds, you know? Wounds to wisdom. That's where we at with my true frequency. So thank you for listening, and I hope this has been helpful to someone. All the best to your evening, and look out for some more videos about my journey healing. Have a good night. Oh, or day, wherever you are in the world.